What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I've started doing a little Christmas decoration. As you can see, I've got a ways to go, but I'm trying to get in the spirit. And you know who's in the spirit to sue all the time? Well, that would be Nintendo. Nintendo is notorious for strongly defending its IP property, taking down ROM sites, suing moms, suing dads, sending kids to walk the plank. Now, they are looking for snitches to find out who leaked the Pokemon Sword and Shield information. The company thinks it's pinpointed the first leaked image to go online. Pokemon Company has filed a lawsuit in Seattle alleging 3 unnamed defendants leaked Pokemon Sword and Shield information ahead of the game's release. The leakers, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 3, posted photos from the official Sword and Shield strategy, thereby sharing new details about unreleased Pokemon. Defendants allegedly posted stolen trade secrets from the strategy guide on Discord on November 1st. Screenshots of the Discord messages are shown in the lawsuit, which was first reported by Forbes, detailing the 18 photos from unreleased strategy guide, each spread quickly across the internet to reach a worldwide audience. Now, this is definitely an interesting tactic, of Nintendo. I don't think this is an awesome PR move, but it is what Nintendo does, and you should know that before you go leaking images from them. The Sword and Shield strategy guide was released on November 22nd, a week after Sword and Shield's November 15th launch date. The company detailed some of the security measures it uses to keep information safe. Employees undergo background check, stores files on secure computers, restricts access to those files, and traces and marks files. Anyone with access to the game or information on it is required to sign an NDA, including any contractors and production vendors. Quote, only production facility employees with proper security clearance have access to the strategy guide during production process, lawyers for the Pokemon Company wrote. Those with permission to access the secured areas are not permitted to bring in cellular phones or cameras. Something in that area apparently broke down ahead of the strategy guide's release, though Pokemon Company said it reacted swiftly to the leaks after the images were posted online and issued takedown requests in an effort to mitigate the damage. Shortly after the strategy guides leaked, however, videos straight from the game were posted to the internet. A new hashtag, GameFreakLied, started trending across America in response to the leaked videos and then incomplete impressions of the game. The Pokemon Company is seeking compensatory damages for the leakers' quote wrongful conduct, as well as monetary relief, punitive and exemplary damages, and injunctive relief. But first, it needs to get the leakers' names. And it's requesting, and we have the actual documents here, filed in court, the strategy guide, and all of the leakers. It's pretty rough. I mean, you have all these Discord. So essentially what's going to happen now is Discord is probably going to give up the information of who these people are. Within 27 minutes of the defendant's original Discord post, the picture was already on Reddit. From there, pictures quickly reach a worldwide audience across the internet. This is tough because you're talking about a private citizen here who, posted some images, and you're trying to claim that, by the way, the biggest selling game on Switch of all time had irreparable injury. I think you're going to have a hard time making that case. Lawyers representing the Pokemon Company are searching the internet for users that leaked Pokemon Sword and Shield. A new suit originally reported by Forbes. The company notes it is specifically looking for 4chan and Discord users that leaked unraveled Pokemon Sword and Shield strategy guide weeks before the game and the guide released. Now, the guide leaking doesn't appear to have really any negative effect on the game. People were either going to buy it or they weren't. I mean, it's clear to say that it's clear to me that all of the people that were talking about GameFreakLied, a significant portion of them clearly bought the game. The game is the biggest Switch release of all time, so I'm not sure you're going to be able to prove those damages. So far, the company has identified 4 Discord accounts responsible for some of the leaks, according to the lawsuit, but the people behind the accounts have not been identified. This sets a very scary precedent. I've got to take a minute here to just point out the bigger picture here. If Discord gives up these people's information, which I suspect they will, because they're going to say something like, hey, these people took part in activity that is against the law, and so thus we don't protect them on Discord. The lawsuit says that the Pokemon Company wants to subpoena Discord and 4chan to help identify the leakers. Good luck. I don't expect 4chan to comply. Huge Pokemon Sword and Shield leaks began in early November, which included details on the overall size of the Galar region, Pokedex, and a full list of Gen 8 Pokemon, new Gigantamax and Galarian forms, and more. Now that the Pokemon Sword and Shield is officially in the wild, you can check out their list, who cares, of information about Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is an interesting, situation in terms of leaks, because look, I've leaked things before. I knew about the Half-Life Alyx release, but I signed no NDA. So if these people who are on Discord who have the images didn't sign the NDA, I'm not sure what you would be looking to present against them. I'm not sure that you could really... I don't know. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not sure that, it's okay to pursue them. I guess I would have to wait and see. This on the heels of Pokemon players finally realized the sentient lamp is not an okay camping companion. We probably should have seen this coming. After generations of Pokemon games, the community is finally coming to its senses over Pokemon Sword and Shield's version of the creepy ghost lampet. In a recent post on the gaming subreddit, user Psycho Skater pointed out the alarming subtext surrounding the sentient lamp. Lampent's Pokedex description reads, "It lurks in the cities, pretending to be a lamp. Once it finds somebody whose death is near, it will trail quietly after them." If this were a real-life description of a prospective friend or pet, you'd never talk to them again, let alone let them live in your pocket. And yet players have been capturing these in Pokeballs since Pokemon Black and White. But Lampent's attraction to death gets worse. Lampent isn't exactly a subtle Pokemon. It's a floating lamp, for gosh sake. When camping in Sword and Shield, players with Lampent in their party can get this message. Lampent looks like he wants to be with you forever. Other Pokemon can say this, albeit with their name being less creepy visage slotted in instead. Still, it's not really the thing you want to hear from a Pokemon that's well known for being the harbinger of death. We're not here to suggest that Lampent isn't a cute Pokemon. Something about its peaceful flame and small yellow eyes is appealing, especially for those of us interested in the macabre. So how many of you decided to continue to get Pokemon Sword and Shield? Have they done any real improvements? You know, the National Dex, of course, is something that is very important to a group of people that enjoyed Pokemon. I don't think that they represent anywhere near the majority, because one of two things is true. Either they bought the game anyway, because the numbers don't lie, or they weren't that big of a group in the first place. Now, it's interesting to watch IGN and other places shill for the game, and it's kind of sad to see that the narrative around a kid's game is just mired in all sorts of non-kid related things. But nonetheless, Pokemon Sword and Shield is out there. Lots of people bought it. I didn't buy it, not because I was too worried about the National Dex, because I only casually play Pokemon, but my backlog is just too large to just add another game to that. It'll be interesting to see how this all shakes out. I'll be looking to read all of your comments in the comment section down below. Did you buy the new Pokemon game? If you did, are you liking it? What do you think they should do with leakers? Do you think Discord and 4chan are going to cave? I kind of suspect they will. Discord in particular. I'm not sure that 4chan is going to give that up. I'm not sure that 4chan even has that information. I'm not sure how all of that works. But you're never really safe. Remember, Discord is one of those platforms, too, that kind of sides with a lot of Silicon Valley and has a lot of weird policies and authoritarian leanings. So Discord isn't exactly the free speech bastion that some people think it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.